Yo guys, what's going on? I'm Tim for the Real Sports Talk. You can hit me up on Twitter at CashKelly_TRST. You can also like the Real Sports Talk on Facebook. I'm just going to do a quick recap of the Bulls and Sixers game. You guys know I am a Sixers fan, but I did take the Bulls to win this series in 6. A lot of people said, oh, come on, you're not a real fan doing that. If you watch today's game, you can certainly see why I did that. Derrick Rose for the Bulls did have 23 points, but only shot 9 of 23. He had 9 rebounds and 9 assists, so he still played a very efficient game throughout the rest of the offensive scoreboard. But scoring-wise, he was not that great today, and they were still able to run away with this game. And I felt like if they were able to hold him to under 25 points or under, then they'd be in a very good position. They did that, and offensively, they were just not able to do it. The Bulls' defense smothered them today. Jody Meeks started. He had only 2 points. I mean, that needs to be Evan Turner out there with the ball in his hand, and whether that means Drew Holiday's got to be out of there or whatever, get Evan Turner the ball in his hand, because he is the only person on that Sixers team who has the potential, and that's all it really is at this point, to ever be an elite player in the NBA. He's shown some small glimpses of it, but he just hasn't gotten a great chance. In 30 minutes today, he shot 4 of 9 with 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. Andre Iguodala had an absolutely awful game offensively. Shot 3 of 11, 11 total points. Elton Brand was the only one on the Sixers team that had a nice game, really. 8 of 15, 19 points, 7 rebounds, and 0 assists. He did have 4 blocks. Defensively, Elton Brand has had a very nice season. Offensively, he just does not have it anymore. And the Sixers need to be rebuilt. That's me as a Sixers fan saying that. You need to get Andre Iguodala and Elton Brand out of here, which is likely at the end of this season. And a lot needs to be changed with this team. And if Doug Collins isn't willing to give Evan Turner the ball, as much as I don't want it to happen, then maybe they need to look at making a coaching change. I like Doug Collins a lot, but Evan Turner's your number 2 pick. And if you look all across the NBA, look at some of the teams that are great. I mean, is Eric Spoelstra a great head coach for the Heat? No, but he has great players around him. Is Scott Cousins a great head coach for the Thunder? He's a pretty solid coach, but he's not like Phil Jackson there. I mean, I think that it is a players' league, and the Sixers can only go so far just going off what Doug Collins wants to do. He eventually needs to say, look, Evan Turner, you're the guy here. We're going to give you your chance, and you're going to go prove it to us, or you're not going to prove it to us, but you're going to be at least given that chance. And we just have not really seen that this season. On the Bulls side of the wall, Deng, 17 points. Joakim Noah, 12 points, 13 rebounds. Got to the line a lot today. Carlos Boozer with 9 points, and Derrick Rose with 23. As I mentioned, Kyle Korver also brought 11 off the bench, only 1 of 3 from threes, which is not as good as he usually shoots out there. Bottom line in this series, the Bulls' defense smothered the Sixers today, and quite frankly, I would not expect to see a ton different throughout the remainder of this series. I think that the Bulls will win this series in 5 or 6 games. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Hit me up on Twitter at CashKelly_TRST. Also like the Real Sports Talk on Facebook, and I will be back later to talk about the Heat and Knicks game. One final thing I want to throw in here is that Derrick Rose did leave this game with about a minute left in the game today, and they're saying that he suffered from a knee injury. You guys know that he missed pretty much the entire season this year with a ton of different injuries. I'm just reading this from ESPN Chicago. He had turf toe, back spasm, pulled groin, and a foot injury, and he left today with a back injury, and it says that he left with 1 minute and 10 seconds left. I didn't know the exact time. Obviously, I was watching the game, but I didn't write that down. So we'll see what that means. I think that the Bulls can get through the first round no problem with or without a healthy D. Rose. But that second round, especially if they end up playing the Pacers, is not going to be a cakewalk. Or actually, the Heat would end up playing the Pacers, I believe. But eventually, whoever they play in that second round, the Celtics could certainly beat them if Derrick Rose is not healthy. So they need to do what they need to do to get him healthy and ready for that second round. I'll see you guys later.